Hello and welcome to Right Sports Talk. My name is Zach, and today I'm going to be making a little bit different video than I usually make. I'm usually mainly a football YouTube channel, but in addition to being a very big football fan, I am also a very big wrestling fan. So I'm going to give my predictions for this weekend's Royal Rumble Premium Live event. So, as of now, there's currently 4 matches advertised for the Royal Rumble event. First one I'm going to talk about is the WWE Tag Team Championship match, a 2 out of 3 falls match between the champions, DIY, the team of Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, and they are taking on your favorite tag team, the Motor City Machine Guns, Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley. I think this is going to be a very good match. I think it could be a very back and forth match, and which I could very much see them, splitting one fall apiece, and maybe in the first fall, DIY takes the first fall with kind of nefarious means, kind of cheats to get the advantage in the first fall, and then Motor City Machine Guns start to make a comeback, but ultimately fall short with DIY getting that third decisive fall. I think that DIY get the win and retain their tag team championships. Next up, you have the undisputed WWE Championship match, which is a ladder match between the champion, Cody Rhodes, and the challenger, Kevin Owens. It's another one. It'll be a fantastic match. These two have had quite the feud, with Kevin Owens back at Saturday Night's main event back in December, hitting Cody with a package pile driver, taking the replica Winged Eagle WWE Championship belt, and he's been going around as if he is the champion. He's been talking that he's champion, he's WWE champion with the Winged Eagle belt. He's very confident that he's going to be able to get the victory over Cody Rhodes. This is a match that I think Kevin Owens has a better chance than most people want to think he does. Just maybe WWE decides to pull out a surprise and have Kevin Owens, get the win, and go when a little bit of different directions going towards WrestleMania. However, I do think that Cody Rhodes does get the win here. Maybe it's with some help from Randy Orton, because he's could possibly return from being out due to Kevin Owens giving him a pile driver a while back. I could definitely see Randy Orton coming in and maybe pulling Kevin Owens off a ladder, hitting an RKO, which allows Cody Rhodes the ability to climb and grab the WWE title and the Winged Eagle title to retain and take his title on the road to WrestleMania. So I do think that Cody Rhodes is going to get the victory in the ladder match over Kevin Owens. Next up, you have the Women's Royal Rumble match. Just going to go over some notable participants that are confirmed for that match. You've got Bayley, Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, Naomi, Nia Jax, Charlotte Flair, and Io Sky. There's more confirmed, but these are the ones that are notable, people I think could have very good showings in this matchup. Some possible surprises that I could see for this matchup, some surprise returns, or people coming up from NXT. I could see Nikki Bella returning, Jade Cargill returning from her injury and possibly going after Naomi or Bianca Belair to kind of set in place a storyline for who had attacked her a couple months back in the parking lot of a SmackDown show. I could see Jordynne Grace, the former TNA Knockouts champion, making her official WWE debut in this Rumble match. She has earlier in the week signed a contract with WWE, allegedly. And obviously she was in last year's Rumble, so it'd be really cool to see her in this year's Rumble. I could see somebody like Roxanne Perez coming up from NXT, and because she's been having a little bit of a feud with Bayley, and her going after Bayley in the match to kind of continue their feud and maybe build up something towards WrestleMania. It'll be something really cool to see. Kind of a shot in the dark return. It's just one that I would like to see. I would really like to see AJ Lee return. It is, a real shot in the dark. There's really been no also, forgot to mention this one. Becky Lynch is another person that could make a return in this match. Be, a very, very big return. I feel like since they already announced that Charlotte Flair is going to be in the match, that there's got to be a couple of really big returns. If they, weren't saving Charlotte for a return, they got to have somebody that's a really big name. So I think that could be Becky. Lesser extent, Nikki Bella. Again, really big shot in the dark, but AJ Lee would be a really nice return. Those are kind of people that are in it, people that I think could return. The person I think could be the Iron Woman in this match is Io Sky. I think she's going to be able to go out and have a very good performance. And although I don't think she's going to win, I think that Charlotte Flair is going to win the Rumble, but I think Io Sky is somebody that could, as go in and have that kind of top tier performance that would kind of propel her towards hopefully, maybe an Elimination Chamber, winning, and then getting a shot at Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. Some other people that could have kind of storyline reasons for winning, like Nia Jax, although I don't think she is going to win. There is a story reason, because if she were to win, she could go after Tiffany Stratton, who cashed in her Money in the Bank to take the Women's Championship from Nia Jax. But ultimately, I do think that Charlotte Flair, making her return from injury, will get the victory and will most likely go on to face Tiffany Stratton at WrestleMania. Finally, in your main event, you have the Men's Royal Rumble match. Some notable participants for them, obviously John Cena, who is in his farewell tour. This is going to be his final year in the WWE, his final year as a in-ring participant. He's retiring at the end of the year. You've got Roman Reigns, who has every reason to try and win the Rumble, wants to get his championship back that he lost last year at Mania, that he held for over 1,300 days. Obviously, CM Punk was the runner-up in last year's Rumble. Is somebody that his entire career has wanted to main event WrestleMania and just hasn't gotten the opportunity. So Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, got Sami Zayn, got main event Jey Uso, the Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker, got Penta, who debuted just a few weeks ago. It is already looks like the company wants to do some stuff with him, and Rey Mysterio, who's a legend in his own right, Hall of Famer, always a big name. So I think those are people that could have very good showings in this match. As for possible surprises, from NXT, I think you could have Trick Williams. I think you could have the NXT champion Obafemi. I think Obafemi's best showing in this match could be going and eliminating another person that I think could make a return in this, and that's Omos, because there's been a real shortage of confirmed giants, like big men for this match. And obviously Omos being 7 feet tall, 300 pounds. It'd be a very nice showing for somebody like Obafemi to just come in and dominate him and get him over the top rope. Another possibility for a surprise entrant would be the TNA heavyweight champion Joe Hendry. Be a good somebody I think would work very well in the Rumble match. He's somebody that appears to be very well known in the wrestling sphere. Like, when he made a few appearances on NXT, they knew who he was. You see on the internet, people obviously know who Joe Hendry is. He's somebody that I've kind of seen throughout his career. I remember watching him all the way back in 2016 when he was wrestling in WCPW. somebody I think I would really like to see him in the Royal Rumble match, and kind of have the ability to showcase himself on this big stage. Kind of another shot in the dark, but somebody that maybe could make an appearance, since WWE and TNA have a working relationship now, is the walking weapon, Josh Alexander. This is a guy that is he's a very intense wrestler. He's kind of like a Kurt Angle type. I think he could have a very good showing in this match if he were to be an entrant. Now, to talk about people that I think could win. Unfortunately, I don't think John Cena is going to win. I think that if they want to get the most out of John Cena's final year, maybe don't have him win the Rumble, and if you want to give him a championship match at Mania, have him go through the Elimination Chamber and earn it that way. So you add more intrigue and questioning as to how's he gonna get to Mania. Roman Reigns, I also don't see winning. I think that Roman Reigns might wind up being eliminated by. I would like to see somebody like Jacob Fatu eliminate him for still being upset at him for taking the Umafale from Solo Sikoa in their Tribal Rules match from the beginning of the month, and just kind of continuing that feud, and maybe we'd see Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania. I think the Iron Man for this match, I think is going to be Sami Zayn. He's definitely somebody that has the ability to spend close to an hour in a match. So I think he's somebody that could come out very early and last till close to the end, but ultimately wind up falling short. So my pick to win this Rumble match is actually going to be CM Punk, the man that finished second last year, was the last man eliminated by Cody Rhodes last year. This one was actually very hard to pick because there is so many people that could win this. Obviously, I've mentioned Roman Reigns, John Cena. You could always have Seth Rollins win. You can't argue Seth Rollins getting a championship match. Somebody like Drew McIntyre can always be near the title. You could have somebody like a real shock winner in Penta. You could have him just make a splash and be presented as a super big deal. Jey Uso, if you wanted to really show, hey, he can be a main event guy and get that WrestleMania and take on Gunther at WrestleMania for the world title. So there's a multitude of people that could win this match, but ultimately I do think that CM Punk gets the win here in the Men's Royal Rumble and finally gets to go main event WrestleMania. So anyway, those are my thoughts and my predictions for WWE's Royal Rumble PLE this weekend. Let me know in the comment section who you guys think is going to win each Rumble. If you want to let me know who you guys think is going to be Iron Man and Iron Woman for the Rumble matches, what match you're most excited for. All of them I'm excited for. I think this is going to be a very good show. The Royal Rumble is one of the most exciting events of the whole year. It's the kickoff to WrestleMania season. It's just a super exciting time for wrestling fans. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, see you.